Hello, everybody. Michael J here from Access Art Studios, and well, I just was scrolling around Reddit right now, and I just saw that they released the trailer for Dune, the second part. Um, I love Dune. Uh, I remember Dune when I did the my first reaction to Dune, and I couldn't really remember it because I didn't read it at the time. I hadn't read the book, and I don't remember the movie. All I really remembered was the worm scene. That was the only scene I remembered from the original Dune that was done by dang it, I can't remember the director's name, but yeah, I just remember that scene because I thought it was Star Wars one time when I was little, and in preparation for watching Dune, I actually read it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is so cool!" So I was really prepared when I got in there, and they did a lot of things right. They did a couple things wrong, but things wrong like I left out a few things, but they may actually bring it back or refer to it in the second part because I mean I gotta admit the book is like this freaking big, and I was listening to it and reading it, so it was a it was an epic tome. Uh, but yeah, I actually was I said I've actually read it, and I actually went through it, and I saw and we were watching it and going like, yeah, they've really got this down, and I was so excited. I was so excited. I was so happy that they actually uh, really stuck to the source material and everything looked the way it was supposed to look. But yeah, enough of me talking. Let's get to this reaction. I'll do a little bit more fanboying afterwards if you guys want to stick around for that. But after that, but if not, you just go ahead and watch the reaction. Then just click away. Whatever. Here we go. Start.
It's breathtaking.
Ooh.
When you see sand here, imagine water. If you dive in, you can't reach the bottom.
You dive in.
Yes, it's called swimming.
I don't believe you.
No, yeah, that's the thing. She doesn't believe about that. There's so much water.
Shadows
Their
of
plants have
darkness
water.
lie many secrets.
Oh, Jessica.
The darkest of them all may remain.
Oh, Florence Pugh. I knew she was going to be in this. I forgot she was there.
House of trees.
Ah, yeah.
I didn't believe in revenge.
What if Paul Atreides were still alive?
Yeah, Gurney. Gurney's actually alive too. Yeah. Wait, was she the?
Have you ever had a dream about your first ride?
Yeah, this is actually a crazy moment in the book where he rides his first sandworm.
Don't try to impress anyone.
Yeah.
You're brave, we all know that. Be simple. Be direct.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Nothing fancy.
I understand.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ride the worm.
Nothing fancy.
He's up. He's up. Ornithopters. Oh yeah. Okay. I know these.
Lose me, Paul Atreides. We gave them something to hope for.
May thy knife chip and shatter.
Ooh. Oh, all right. Oh, nice. Okay, so, oh my god. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh, that looks fucking amazing. Okay, yeah, so there's a lot to see in there, and there's just little things in there. So first off, the part where he's talking to Cheney about is that about Caladan and the waters. She actually says this a lot in the book, whenever they talk, she says, "Tell me about the waters of your home world," and he would tell her about very simple things like lakes, oceans, and she's like, "Wow, that's a lot of water. How can that much water exist?" And then he like really she really thinks he's lying when he tells her about rain. She's like, "It falls from the sky." No, it can't fall from the sky. Oh man, yeah, but yeah. So they got that one right there. Florence Pugh. I'm not sure what character she is. I thought she would be Emperor Shaddan's daughter, but I don't think so. I think the Emperor's daughter is what's her name? She was in the Bond movies, the last two. She's a French actress. She was also in Inglourious Basterds in Beginning. Hang on, let me look her up. Okay, yeah, she was. Her name is Lynn Sedo de Dos. I think that's what I'm pronouncing. My French isn't exactly the best. I rarely know a lot of barely know French. And mainly what my French consists of is Creole, and that's nowhere near proper French. But yeah, I think she plays Emperor Shaddan's daughter. And I don't know who Florence Pugh. Hang on, I'm gonna look up Florence Pugh's. Oh no, she is the princess. She is Princess. Is that so? Who does Margaret who does Mark? Wait, Wait, no. Wait. I think I know who she is. She's another. I think Margaret was I'm trying to remember this part because they did show the arena, and there is the where they're on a different planet, and I think they're on the Harkin. I think they're on Harkonnen's planet, and they're watching gladiatorial fights. I think she is one of the Sisters of the Bene Gesserit who is married to another to another noble. I forget yet. Which yeah. Oh what? Oh my god. Okay, so I'm looking right here at all the cast. Saddam the Fourth is Christopher Walken. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. Yeah, no. I am so excited for this. Oh my god. Oh, Austin Butler is actually Freda. Yeah, he's so yeah, I didn't even know that was Austin Butler. Oh my god. So yeah, Austin Butler is playing I believe he is the nephew of of Stellan Skarsgård's character the uncle Hart yeah, the Hart Vandal Randy. I know these names. It's a hard time pronouncing them, and I can't really remember them all at once whenever this pressure's on. Yeah. So he is Stellan Skarsgård's his character's nephew. And Austin Butler doesn't even look like Austin Butler. I mean, he's got the white face and everything. And that's actually what they describe him as. And by the way, Dune, the guys here, they actually did a great casting because they cast a lot, like everybody who really, really looks like their character. Because in the book, they describe each character, and I'm going to tell you this: Timothy Chalamet looks like Paul Atreides. Like he is described as like with the sharp nose, the features, the piercing eyes and the hair. That is the perfect image of Paul Atreides. And they've done everybody's been like has been spot on except for one character. One character who did not look like like the description of his character was Jason Momoa. However, if you read Duncan Idaho, who Jason Momoa was playing, that is Duncan Idaho. Jason Momoa's like attitude and the way his personality is, that is Duncan Idaho. He doesn't look like Duncan Idaho, but he is Duncan. He acts like Duncan Idaho. In fact, my former boss, Ben, he's a bigger Dune fan than I am. He's read all the books. I mean, all of them. He's even told me, he was like, all right, you've read this one, right? Well, yeah, you're going to read Children of Dune, and then you're going to read, and then you're going to read all the ones. And then when you get to the last book, you're going to throw all that out, and you're going to just be, mind is going to be fucking blown. I'm like, oh my God. But he's read all the books. But yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, everybody looks like their character. Everybody really acts like their character. Guard, definitely. Oh dang it! Javier Bardem is actually really good guard. Josh Brolin did an amazing Gurney. In fact, actually, Gurney, I thought, like, the one thing I didn't like about Dune is they left a lot of things out. And I realized it was, they had to do it for time. Also, the fact that they wanted to show you that this was done fast, because like people were like, watched a lot of reaction to it, and people were saying like, wow, they just like, it's like they just got there and they got, yeah, exactly. They got hit hard and they got hit fast because the Emperor wanted them out of the way. He knew that that Paul's dad is a Leto. Leto was the Nets. Oh, I keep forgetting people's names. Names. Leto. Who was Leto? God dang it, Poe Dameron. Fuck me. God damn it. I'm gonna hit myself if I can't freaking remember these goddamn names. Oscar Isaac. God damn it. How do I forget Oscar Isaac's name? God damn. What is it? One of the least. It's like one of the only Latino actors in the friggin' industry, and I'm forgetting their names. God damn. I'm a fucking my Dia and everybody would hit me right now. But yeah, Oscar Isaac character, which is Leto. So Leto was a very popular Duke. I mean, people were coming from different systems. They were immigrating from different planets just to join the House Atreides and to be a part of their forces. And they were very popular, to the point of, everybody, like, Stellan Skarsgård said it best. Baron Harkonnen actually said it best when he said, the Emperor is a powerful, jealous man, because he did not want House Atreides to gain even more popularity, because it was just something they needed to squash right away. And the Atreides' reign of on Arrakis, I believe, was about, I think, at least 2 weeks. It was only 2 weeks, because they were really weren't real settled. They didn't like establish themselves that well. They didn't and they would have, because if you remember, like, Stilgard was actually saying, like, yeah, I kind of like that. I like this deal that, he's gonna leave our sieges alone, which he was like, I can't promise you I won't go in the desert, because I have a duty to go into the desert, but your sieges and your homes are gonna be yours. And if they were going to, and his plan was to have the Fremen brought into the fold and brought into the Atreides forces. And if the Fremen started training with the Atreides forces, they would have been unstoppable. I mean, the Fremen are already unstoppable. The Emperor gave Baron Harkonnen and his royal guard, which was the Sardaukar, which were the elite fighters in the entire Imperium, and they got their asses kicked. Even there were a Sardaukar generals in the book that were just going like, "What the fuck? What do you mean? We just sent in an entire group, entire platoon into one siege, and we lost all of them. We didn't even we got nothing. What the hell happened?" Because they, like, Fremen were just crazy, and you see that in the film where the Fremen just pop out of the sand and just decimate them. And yeah, so, but yeah, but I'm really excited for this. And it looks like they're actually wrapping the first book up in two, is that in two volume, and two parts, because that is actually the end right there. I did see Jessica and Zika. I didn't see his sister. At least I don't think I saw his sister. I don't think I saw Aaliyah. Hang on, I'm gonna go back here and see if I see Aaliyah. No, they don't. No, it doesn't look like they give in to. They don't show anything about Aaliyah. Yeah, if you guys don't know who Aaliyah is Paul's sister. She is Aaliyah of the Night, and she is she is a very special child. I mean, what I mean by that is she actually has Paul's gift to a little bit more. But yeah, and the first ride of the sandworm, that is actually something and cool too, because he's telling him, he's really, Stilgart's telling Paul how to actually ride it, and he's saying like, you have to hit it at this, you have to get on at this point, you have to get it at this point, and you can't do it because you're steering it, you have to actually lead it, and there is a danger that the worm will actually roll and you can be crushed, or just die in general. But if you ride it the right way and you hook it the right way and you lift the scales the right way and you don't lift them too much, the worm won't be irritated. It will just follow your commands. But yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff here. I could talk for hours about this. But anyways, I think I've been like rambling a lot. I'm probably gonna cut this to shit. So anyways, that's a lot. And this what is this? This is already, damn, it's already 25 minutes. Yeah, okay, so if you guys like this reaction, give me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll be doing a reaction to the next trailer. And until next time, bye.